Hello students, good morning. Today I will discuss about the vector product or cross product. In the last class I have discussed about the scalar product or dot product. Today I will discuss about the vector product or cross product. Here this is cross product, and you have to see in the board, that is, here A vector and B vector are taken, and in between them cross is taken. And in case of dot product, we have taken a dot between A vector and B vector, but instead of that a cross sign is taken in between A vector and B vector. Here A vector and B vector is to be multiplied, and the formula for the cross product of A vector and B vector, that is A cross B equal to AB sin theta into n cap. Here A and B are the magnitudes or values of A vector and B vector respectively, and theta is the angle between the A vector and B vector. Okay, and n cap is the unit vector which is the directed same direction with the vector A cross B vector. Actually, what is vector product? When we are multiplying two vectors, if the result of the multiplication is vector, then we can take the product is vector product, because the result of vector product or cross product is always vector. If we take the two vectors in multiplication, and if we get the result of this multiplication is scalar, then the multiplication of two vectors is taken as scalar product or dot product. Here we are discussing cross product or vector product. Here since A vector cross B vector is a vector that is having magnitude as well as direction, that's why an unit vector n cap is taken, which is directed in the direction same with that of A vector cross B vector. Without n cap, that is AB sin theta, which is the magnitude. This indicates only the magnitude of the A vector cross B vector. That is, if we take mod of A vector cross B vector, then we can write mod of A vector cross B vector is AB sin theta. Since we have taken the vector A cross B vector, that's why we have to take n cap, the unit vector, with the AB sin theta. As we know that the formula that is, say, A vector is written in terms of its magnitude A with its unit vector A cap. That is, the A vector is taken in terms of multiplication of its magnitude A and its unit vector A cap. Similarly, we can take the A vector cross B vector is taken as its magnitude AB sin theta with the multiplication of its unit vector n cap. Okay. Here we have to see this figure. Here A vector is directed along this direction and B vector is along this direction, and theta is the angle between A vector and B vector. And where is the direction of A vector cross B vector? That is along this direction. How can you determine the direction of A cross B vector? That there are two rules to find the direction of A vector cross B vector. That is, one is right hand thumb rule. Right hand thumb rule. One is right hand thumb rule, and another is right-handed screw rule. Okay, there are two rules, that is right hand thumb rule, right-handed screw rule, by which we can find out the direction of A vector cross B vector. See the first figure here. This is A vector, this is B vector, and this is theta. If we are taking the A cross B, then this is the screw. The movement or rotation of the screw from A vector to B vector along this direction. Okay, along this direction, which is shown by this arrow. Okay, then the movement of the screw along this direction, that is the advancement of the screw is along upward direction. So this direction is indicating the direction of A vector cross B vector. Okay, say this is the screw. This is the screw. When we are taking the A vector cross B vector, then we have to move or we have to rotate the screw from A vector to B vector along this direction. So the movement of the screw along this way. Like I am rotating the marker pen along this way. Okay, that is along from A vector to B vector. That is along the direction of the arrow. Okay, so the direction of advancement of the screw is along upward direction. If we take B cross A vector, okay, B vector cross A vector, then the movement, that is the rotation, direction of rotation is from B vector to A vector. So the direction is opposite of the direction of rotation of the pen is the opposite of the previous direction of rotation, and direction of advancement of the screw along the downward direction. Okay, downward direction. So the B cross A, the direction of B cross A is along this direction. Okay, this rule is called the right-handed screw rule. Okay, if we can rotate the screw from one vector to another vector, then direction of advancement specify the direction of the cross product of these two vectors. Now we have to know the right-handed screw rule. Right-handed screw rule. We have to take right hand like that. Okay. Here this is A vector, this is B vector. This is the angle theta between A vector and B vector. Okay, and this is the curl of the fingers, and this is the arrow in which the curl of fingers is taken, because A vector cross B vector is taken. That's why the direction of arrow is from A vector to B vector. Direction of rotation of arrow, that is from A vector to B vector, that, and curl of finger is taken along the direction of the rotation of the arrow. Then the direction of the thumb indicate the direction of A cross B. Thumb is directed along upward direction, so direction of A cross B along upward direction. Okay. And if we take the B cross A vector, then we have to take the direction of rotation of arrow, that is from B vector to A vector. So curl of the finger is taken along this direction. Okay, which is similar with the direction of the arrow, and then the direction of the thumb, that is the downward direction, which is the direction of the vector B vector cross A vector. Okay, this is the right-handed screw rule. So right-handed screw rule and right-hand thumb rule are the two rules by which we can find out the direction of the cross product. Next, we are taking the cross product between two rectangular unit vectors. Let I cap is taken and another I cap is taken, and multiplication, that is the vector product of two I cap, is taken. Then according to the formula, mod of I cap into mod of I cap into sine theta, where theta is the angle between the two I caps, and n cap is taken. N cap is the unit vector which is the direction of the result of I cap cross I cap. Here I cap is the, we know that I cap is the unit vector which is directed along the direction of x axis. So here two I caps are taken, and we know that two I caps are directed along the same x axis, that they have same direction. That's why theta equal to 0. That means 0 degree angle is in between them, the two I cap, and mod of I cap is we know that that is 1, because it is unit vector, so 1 into sine 0 into n cap. So ultimately this is 0 into n cap. Okay, so this is 0 vector. We know that 0 vector is the vector which has the value 0, and no specific direction. Actually point is a 0 vector because it has no specific direction, but it has as well as it has no length, so it has no magnitude. Okay, so I cap dot cross I cap is equal to 0. Okay, next similarly we can tell j cap cross j cap equal to 0 vector, k cap cross k cap equal to 0 vector. And if we take two vectors, two unit vectors like I cap, and different rectangular unit vectors like j cap, and we are taking the cross product of these two vectors, what will be the result? According to the formula, the mod of I cap into mod of j cap into sine theta into n cap. Mod of I cap is 1, mod of j cap is 1, and sine theta will be the angle between them, that is 90 degree, because I cap is the unit vectors along x axis, j cap is the unit vector along y axis. So since the angle between the x and y axis is 90 degrees, so angle between I cap and j cap is also 90 degrees. So sine 90, we can write sine 90, and n cap is taken as k cap, because we know that k cap is the unit vector which is along the direction of z axis. Here I cap is along x axis, j cap is along y axis, so xy plane. So I cross j cap, I cap cross j cap, this is x axis, this is y axis, this is z axis. So I cap is along x direction, j cap is along y direction, and k cap is along z direction. If we take I cross j, then screw, then I cross j, then according to screw rule, we have to rotate from I cap vector to j cap vector. Then the direction of I cap direction of the I cap cross j cap vector is along the z axis, which is along the k cap vector. That's why we are taking the k vector instead of the n cap vector. Here n cap equal to k cap. So what is the value here? Sine 90 is 1. So 1 into 1 into 1 into k cap. So I cap cross j cap equal to k cap. Okay. Similarly, we can write, we can calculate the say j cap cross k cap. So what will be the value? Mod of j cap, mod of k cap into sine theta into n cap. Here mod of j cap is 1, mod of k cap is 1, and sine of 90 degree is taken because 90 degree is the angle between the y axis and z axis, that is in between the also the j cap and k cap, and since the j cap cross k cap, j cap indicate the y axis and k cap is along the z axis, so the j cap cross k cap is along the perpendicular with the y z plane. Okay, that is along the x-axis. So direction of j cap cross k cap is along x-axis. Okay, this is the direction is indicated as I cap, that is along x-axis. So we are taking I cap instead of n cap. So sin 90 is 1. So 1 into 1 into 1 is into I cap. So j cap plus I cap equal to j cap plus k cap equal to I cap. Okay. So today this is the period for today, and I hope you are studying the physics very well. And if you face any problem, you can write to my comment box, that is under the video, where you can write the comment, and you can you can tell any problem if you will face. Okay, thank you, students.